What's up, Trenchcoat Vlogs here. Why me is my family. My number one concern in my every daily action. Politically, professionally, recreationally, whatever. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, you should be ashamed of yourself. You voted and you expressed your democratic right. And that's fine. We have a president-elect, but he's not my president. He doesn't represent all of America, and he will not be all of America's president. He'll be his own president. And that Maverick quality that you love so much, let's talk about that in 3 years and see how much you love it then. But you elected a very shameful man. You elected a man who represents racism, intolerance, bigotry, and xenophobia. A man who represents backward thinking, not forward. A U.S. president, a commander-in-chief, needs to have forward vision and the patience and the intelligence to compromise with all individuals, as our country is vast and multicultural and different. He will not represent that. The Rule Rebellion, the Whitelash that happened, heard loud and clear. The rest of the world heard you too. And it is a signal that America, for as much as it holds its ideals upon other nations, is still a nation founded on religious intolerance, racial intolerance, cultural intolerance, anger, hate. And that's what we just said. And that's what your vote said. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you have a family, how would you elect that man who disparaged the mentally handicapped? Who said that people who served our country, they just got caught. I like ones that didn't get caught. Disparaged veterans, women, misogyny, racist comments, lumping all Latinos as Mexicans. Deportation. If you opened a history book, this would sound very familiar. We've been at war since 2001 and in economic depression since 2007. Hitler did the same thing. Same archetype. And he convinced 70 million people to perpetrate the largest conflict in human history, erasing 65 million people's lives. What can Donald Trump do? Oh, rural angry white voter? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I lived in rural America, and it sucked. I passed as white. My mom is Puerto Rican, but I had to hide it. My mascot at my school was a Confederate soldier. We had 4 black kids, all on the football team. Racism, neo-Nazism, and the KKK. All very common. And Christianity. You had to believe in God, and you had to hate black people, and Mexican smell. Constantly. Racism, hatred, intolerance. Oh, the Muslims are going to blow us up. I remember after 9/11, they actually had my small school in southern Ohio take a minute and have a town hall meeting about the fact that Saddam's Air Force could possibly bomb the power plant that was adjacent to us. He didn't have an Air Force, but yet we were really considering. Intolerance, fear-mongering, Bible thumping. This is what you scream to the world. And your candidate will do the same. Have fun trying to control him. Have fun sleeping, knowing that your family now knows that you have to have no experience to be a president. You don't have to have anything other than money and the willingness to disparage anyone in your way. That's what you just set forth. You're sending us back 100 years. You shameful morons. Shameful, idiotic, fucking morons. All of you.